Welcome back to KX News at 6. Happy Friday to everyone out there. Conditions right now in Williston sitting at 31 degrees. We did see those snow showers a bit earlier. Those snow showers have now pushed off a bit further towards the east. Wind chill factor in the low 20s, and that will be dropping as well as we head into tomorrow night and especially into our Sunday morning. Here's the overall system right now that we are experiencing, this overall Clipper system. We have the center of low pressure up by this counterclockwise swirl we see in far southern portions of Canada there. The first wave of snow is pushing through as we speak. It's now for the most part in west central or northwestern portions of North Dakota. We do expect, as you can kind of see here, this dry slot kind of pushing into the central tier of this overall system. Conditions will actually trend drier for a few hours as we move further along through the evening here tonight, but more snow on the way as we get into tomorrow. Zooming in a bit closer back to home here, seeing most of the moderate snow now working its way towards the Newtown area, back towards Center and Garrison. Not quite to the Highway 83 corridor as a whole, but it will get there a bit later on into tonight. A bit further towards the north, just some light to occasionally moderate snow from Stanley to Powers Lake, back towards Tioga. Again, not quite towards the Highway 52 corridor, but it will be there as you get to about 6:30 or 7 o'clock a bit later on this evening. And a bit further to the south from Center to Beulah to White Shield, some light, even moderate snow, I would say at times, maybe a dusting already in those locations. Not quite to Underwood, Washburn, or Wilton just yet, but again, we'll get there over the course of the next hour or two. And again, a broader picture shows over the next handful of hours, we expect that snow to get to the Magic City area and beyond as we get to 7 or 8 o'clock here tonight. Not quite to Bismarck at this point in time, but as we go through 9 or 10 p.m., we expect that first wave to move through the Bisman area and back towards areas east of 83. As I was saying too, notice the dry slot from 83 back towards Montana around 9 or 10 o'clock here this evening. That dry slot will keep things pretty dry as you would expect here as we go past midnight here tonight, but by early tomorrow morning, more of that rain snow mix kind of kick things off once again for round 2 out towards that western tier. Going to push to the south towards South Dakota and beyond as we go through mid to late tomorrow morning. Right now, most suggestions have this being out of here by noon tomorrow. There may be a few lingering flurries though as we get into about 12 or 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And as far as how much to expect in total, 1 to 3 from Minot. Same kind of deal for areas in and around the Harvey area. 1 to 2 possible back towards Kenmare and towards Tioga. Maybe a half an inch or so for Watford and those general locations. And if you're in Bismarck or Dickinson or points further south than that, not going to be much for you with this. If you are back towards Jamestown though, or Wishick or Gackle, you may get 1 inch to 1.5 inches before all things are finished here. And as far as tomorrow is concerned, our daytime highs will actually occur just beyond midnight, as you can kind of see here. Low 30s to the west, 20s back towards Bottineau and Rugby. But as we go through tomorrow afternoon, we'll actually cool off into the afternoon. Most of us going to be in the 20s by 2, 3, or 4 o'clock into tomorrow. Here's Williston's next 5 days, a high of 30 and dropping as we move through tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. Again, getting back to the 50s though as we get into Monday and Tuesday of next week. And Dickinson's next handful, low 30s for now, but all is not lost just yet. The 50s will be back in time for the beginning stages of our next week. Here's Minot's next several days. Tomorrow, 26 for the high, going to occur around 1 a.m. for you in Minot. Overnight low is definitely getting chilly for early on Sunday morning. 40s, though, to prevail and dry for most of next week. And then Bismarck tomorrow, 34, 31 for us for Sunday. Drying out beyond that, 50s here or there as you push through next week. Kiara?
You know, the weekend's a little bit scary, but I'm glad to see that we're going to make it up to the 50s again. That's amazing for November.
Yeah, fall's not quite done yet. This is just one small little blip here of winter.
All right. Thank you so much, Kenny. And coming up next.